I want to talk about Trump's dipshit deal with our...
Yeah, go, man.
That's ridiculous. This moron has got us on the hook for $300 billion in reconstruction to rebuild a country that we blew up.
Oh, so that was the deal, is we have to pay $300 billion to build it up?
Yeah, for infrastructure, but they're not going to use it for infrastructure. They're going to probably build
Probably
more.
buy a nuclear bomb.
No, buy more ballistic missiles and stuff. But he was criticizing Obama's deal because Obama gave back sanction money of $1.7 billion. Last time I checked, I think 300 is more than 1.7 billion.
We're giving them $300 billion to rebuild it.
Yes, I don't think it's all at once, but it's in the course of a few years. But nevertheless, it's still going to be more than 1.7 billion. We're giving 300 billion. This numbnut, thought he was the art of the deal, the master dealer, playing 5-dimensional chess while we're playing checkers. This guy's a fucking dip.
Yeah. So, well, lucky for us, Iran just said, no, we're not doing this anymore. After one day, because Trump can't control Israel because they're so out of control.
Yeah.
They started bombing Lebanon after a day. And Iran said, you know what, forget it. It's off. So, maybe dumbass Trump will get another shot at another deal, because that one just died.
No, they're going to try to make it work because...
What are they going to do? Like, Israel's going to bomb Lebanon every other day.
I'm just saying, he's hard up to get a deal because he knows that if gas is at $6 come November...
That's true.
They're going to get wiped in the midterms and they're going to peach his fat ass.
Yeah.
That's what he's worried about. He ain't worried about you or me paying gas or food going through the roof. He's worried about his fat ass getting peached.
Yeah, exactly. But I will say that JD Vance, apparently they can't take criticism. So Israel came out and said this is the worst negotiated deal we've ever seen. So next day, JD Vance comes out and he says, hey, Israel, stop with the criticism. Nobody else on this planet likes you guys except the U.S. So stop criticizing our deal.
You're talking about Maybelline Vance?
Yeah.
Mr. Eye Mascara?
Mr. Maybelline.
Mr. Maybelline Black Eye or Eyeliner?
Oh, that's a good name.
Mascara Vance.
I think his presidential hopes are done. There's no way he could beat a powerhouse politician like Don Jr.
Well,
what a bunch of losers, man. And then they're going to come up with, who's after prostituting himself for 4 years? What a collection of...
Well, he's got the little man syndrome.
But you know who's going to be formidable? Well, hard to beat is going to be the chat guy that got kicked off Fox News. Who's that Fox News guy? Anyway, the guy that is now he's like fighting Trump. I don't know. I don't care. They're a bunch of losers.
Well, anyway, but this deal is, and it doesn't address the ballistic missile concerns either in that deal. So there's no limit on what they can do there. So I mean, it's a shitty deal.
Well, no, they confronted Trump on the deal, and he said no. All the good stuff will be negotiated in the next 60 days. So he said they're going to cure all that.
He doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. When he gives you dates in the future, that means he doesn't know what he's doing.
No, he's got no idea. All he knows is that he wants the strait open so he doesn't get demolished, and then he doesn't give a shit about about a deal with Iran. He just wants to win the midterm. So he's gerrymandering the district. He's going to open the Strait of Hormuz because at this point he doesn't care about anything except keeping control and safe.
Yeah, that's what's running our foreign policy. Is not America's best interest. It's his best interest. It's what he's concerned about. Because again, if they had evidence, I don't want Iran having a nuclear weapon. Okay, where's the evidence? Where are the pictures? Where are the witnesses or whatever? Where's the intelligence and all that?
That's not how that ecosystem works. Like how that ecosystem works is Trump says some shit and everybody needs to believe it.
Yeah.
It's
like Scouts on...
Facts don't matter in their world. They live in another world where facts don't matter. It's almost like the moon. Or
the fat fuck says so, it's true.
Right. It's like North Korea. Like if that fat motherfucker over there says it, just like the fat motherfucker over here, then it's true. So believe the fat motherfucker. That is the theory they exist in on Fox News and Newsmax.
Anyway, it's such a horrible deal, and we're gonna pay in the long run because let's say this didn't have to happen this way. So now American interests have a target on their back, because don't think they're going to forget about them. Don't think that the Iranian people or their terrorists are going to say, oh, okay, you killed, thousands of our people, and we're cool with that because you gave us $300 billion. They're going to still try to attack us in the future when they have a chance to.
You know why? Because the Iran deal had nothing in it about human rights. It had nothing in it about the Iranian people being to elect somebody ever. No. So Trump doesn't want a democracy here. Why would he give a shit about the democratic people in Iran? So yeah, we just alienated their entire population, plus all the kooks running that place. What a disaster. Mr. Trump, you need to be in a retirement home thinking about chicken, not Iran.
What's going to be for lunch?
Yeah.
Tapioca
What is
pudding.
it going to be lunch? Can I get laid in the nursing home? Not this.
Oh, wow.
Well, I will, you know what? I'm kind of proud. We started this show because we wanted Democrats to grow up here, and I think they are. Here in Texas, they're growing here. I like Mondami too. James Talarico ran a great ad during the Spurs game. He ran an ad going after Paxton for letting a child predator off, that is saying Paxton apparently, as the Attorney General for the state of Texas, there was a case where there was a child molester who got off time served after negotiating a plea deal with the Paxton office. They're investigating it. We're probably going to find out some dirt. We'll see if there was, the guy was wealthy or connected.
So much for being tough on crime.
Yeah, tough on crime, Mr. Paxton. You let a child molester go? Oh, get this, for 30 days. And then the family complained, so they gave him 60. Oh, man.
That'll teach him.
Yeah, you got him, Mr. Paxton.
Pathetic.
So I am proud of James. I'm very proud of James.
Talarico.
Yeah, he's not messing around. He is not letting that religious stuff get in his way. So Gina Hinajosa is running against stupid Abbott, who's trying to get his 4th term as governor of Texas. But she's going after him hard on saying he wants to cut property tax. He's been diverting money out of the public school system for their voucher program. That's another huge Republican thing, is they like the voucher, which is what, like, if you're rich, you can send your school kids to a private schoul.
But yet these people that are in that age bracket, they went to public school. They know the benefits of going to public school, like extracurricular activities like football, bands, the speech club, baseball, soccer. So what's going to happen with those programs?
Yeah,
that's how our youth learn how to compete, learn how to be leaders, and learn how to participate. They're not going to do that in private schools. They're not going to do that at those idea schools and stuff like that.
Well, yeah, I mean, rich guys got their education too. So why are guys like Musk trying to ask for tax abatements from cities in Texas to build their plants? Just pay your taxes. You have $1 trillion. What is wrong with these people? Like, how much money do you need?
I don't know.
The city of San Antonio also they're saying that if we don't raise the property tax rate by a little bit, they're going to have to cut a bunch of stuff, lay off people. The governor said that he wants to reduce property. That's how schools get funded. He may not know that because he's stupid, but that's how we pay for it. So if you're a millionaire, you can still get a private education. But we said last week, yeah, so I guess the rest of us are going to have to send our kid to Giant Stadium. So I have MAGA friends, and because I try and join groups because I'm always trying to sell stuff like leadership and memory. Anyway, I joined a lot of groups, and I overheard 2 of my Republican friends. This is the conversation they were saying. They were like, hey, yeah, the GOP convention, I heard it was fantastic last week. And the other lady was like, great, shoot, I went there. About Sharia law, and we really got to do something about Sharia law. And then the other guy was like, yeah, man, it's getting to become critical because these Muslims are starting to build mosques, and they're building these big Muslim communities here in Texas. Can you believe that? They're building communities in Texas. And I'm thinking about, like, how do you even respond to people? Like, what do you even say?
I thought this was a free country.
Right. Like, do you guys remember the separation of church and state?
No.
Or maybe you guys are going to ban all religion, just like they do in Russia? Guys, so GOP, tell me what other countries on earth ban religion? Kind of like you want to do here in Texas, are banning Sharia law because all Islamic people are bad. That's where they're coming from.
Allow us to, just another reminder, voter registration.
Yes, register to vote.
Make sure you register to
We're
vote.
gonna need you. And double check it, because don't try and register like 3 days before, because you know they're going to pull some weird crap trying to block Democrat voters everywhere.
Make sure
register early.
Make sure you're one and ask for
211 or 311.
211.
I don't know.
Call 211. You can get your voter registration application sent to you. I had mine sent earlier in the week. You don't even need a stamp for it. It's already stamped for you. Just fill it out and send it back. It should be sending me and you in the next few days. Do that now. Do that.
Yeah.
Way ahead of time. It may seem early, but it's better to have all that stuff done ahead of time.
If you're disabled, start like 2 months ahead of time, because if you want to mail in vote, they're going to make it hard. So you've got to register as a disabled voter, well, in Texas, because you're going to have to be disabled to vote mail-in vote. But they're catching on. So there was an MSN poll where 59% of Americans think Trump is trying to be a dictator. So the public is catching on to these idiots.
Yep.
But let me give you an example of how great a deal Trump is. Their brains are just shot. So for instance, Japan just signed an 18 billion pound deal, which is like, I don't know, 23 billion American pounds, to build wind farms and other infrastructure. Why can't that be us? Like, why can't we be signing those? Why can't we be doing other deals with other developed nations? Like, South Korea just signed an automaking deal with Canada to make electric cars and other cars. Canada. Why can't we be selling electric cars? You know why? Because our president's orange douchebag. That's
because he's in bed with the oil companies. He's in bed with the oil companies, and they want to stick to fossil fuels. Fossil fuels are going to be gone in about 20 years.
Yeah, guys, what are you doing? Like, really? $4 a gallon?
So that's the whole problem there. And Trump's tariff policy left a bad taste in everybody's mouth with our allies. So our allies are starting to make deals with other countries of Trump's tariffs, because Trump was a dick about it, trying to throw people over a barrel, make sure to try to fuck them over. Well, in the end, they're fucking us all, because we're losing that business to other countries. That's just the bottom line.
Yeah, well, he still wants Greenland. He's like, there's something stuck in his mind, like with all that chicken grease floating around in his brain. He still has things stuck in there, like Greenland.
The dude eats McDonald's every day, bro. He's got chicken McNugget
Don't
brain.
eat McDonald's every day unless you're like 17, and then it's still a bad idea.
Yeah, he's got quarter pounder brains, Big Mac liver. Okay, what else do they have? Fish fillet lungs. You know what I'm saying? Done, bro.
Oh man. So Britain is gonna ban social media for 16. You think that's a good idea?
Obviously, it's a problem with a lot of our youth, and so I don't think that's a bad idea.
I think it's a great idea. 16-year-old, it's just addictive. It's a waste of time. You're turning kids into zombies. Absolutely think that that's a great idea. There's a bunch of writing on our screen. I don't know what it is, so we're just gonna keep going.
Maybe they're telling us to stop.
Yeah.
We're too controversial, bro. I don't know. This is just ridiculous.
Well, I just still can't believe the GOP wants to ban mail-in voting because there's too many because the majority of older people vote by mail-in vote. Like, really? You guys think that the elderly are where all the fraud is at? Because they're trying to protect fraud. Like, grandma sending in 3 votes
she's voting for her dead husband, or what's the deal? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Chump, do you have any... Or no, it's Abbott.
Well,
the GOP. They want to get rid of mail-in voting.
In the end, you know what it might...
All right, welcome this week. Now, this week, we're going with the name Texas Liberals Meltdown. Might change it.
See what sticks.
Yeah, we'll see what sticks. Like a floor in the movie.
All right, we'll talk about your local shit.
All right, so first thing so we're from Texas, and I want to address these idiots. So Mr. Pete Hagseth, right now on the news, there's 222 airmen at Lackland Air Force Base who are sick with the flu and can't train because Pete Hagseth, he decided that flu shots are going to be optional for people entering the military because they don't believe in science or immunization. So now we have measles, and now apparently there's an investigation with the military because an airman died. So I guess because these guys can't understand science, which is really sad. But that's what happens when you hire a drunk midnight Fox guy to run the Department of Defense.
You mean whiskey
Yeah.
whiskey whiskers?
Yeah, whiskey. What's a good name for him? Whiskey Whiskers?
That's what I'm calling it. Might end up backfiring.
Alright, register to vote. Mark, you got anything else?
No, besides Trump's a dipshit. I just got to keep saying that because it's like that old saying, that dogs run in packs. Dipshits hang out with dipshits. That way you can't vote for Republicans this time because they're all dipshits like Trump. So that's why I keep reiterating, just
Yeah.
keep the mess, stay on point.
Guys, look at your cabinet. It's like all these idiots in it. Like Kash Patel, is that really the guy you want running the FBI?
And not to mention, look at your real cabinets. Go look at the food in your cupboard. You don't got shit in there. You know why? Because you can't afford shit. Because of fucking Trump. Get it through your fucking head. Okay, peace out.
Do not ever vote for the GOP again. Alright, register to vote, volunteer, and if you're nervous, I sell Legal Shield. So for $30 a month, you can get legal coverage. $15 a month, you can get ID Shield that protects your identity. You can even put in the number to your LLC. You get alerts when somebody tries to use that. So get alerts on all your information for $15 a month. Get Legal Shield for $30 a month. You get free will. I'll put the link below. Check it out.